Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? I hope you are all having an amazing day. I know I am. It's been crazy these last 2 days. The mic off. I knew it, but whatever. I hope you are having an amazing day. I know I am. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it on your way in, because you already know you're gonna forget. Okay. You're not first. My mama is first. She's right there. But you close to second. It's a good second coming in next to my mom. She on it at all times. Listen, before you begin, don't forget to like this video. Like I said, like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi on all platforms. Please go ahead and follow me. Please go ahead and follow me. Please go ahead and follow me. Don't forget, you can always go to our website, jovibeauty.com. I need to make another whatever. I'm revamping the website as well. I've been moving. I've been doing. Okay. And last but not least, don't forget, you can always do what? Donate to the channel. Listen, I'm hungry. I've been running around. So I got something to do a little later. So, you know, that's what this is about. Don't ask me no stupid questions before you get a stupid answer. I will be recording them. I do have some other videos of, you know, some other lifestyle videos that I have that I'm going to post. But just give me a minute. Give me a couple of days. I've really been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I'll tell y'all at the end of this video the foolishness that I had to go through yesterday, because y'all gonna be like, girl, you could have just stayed on here on YouTube. And I could have, and I should have. But alas, we're here today. And today, y'all, I got a couple of topics I want to talk about. Nothing. I was gonna say nothing too deep, nothing too serious, but all this shit is retarded. Okay, we're gonna talk about Milagro's Graham and her backpedaling of her apology, all this stuff. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this boy, Telbo. I think that's Telbo. And how he was taken out of here by his snow bunny. Okay. And why we don't care. Okay. And then we're going to talk about, it's so many things. Y'all know it's so many things happening with, you know, this government or whatever. But we're going to talk about what I woke up this morning and saw, SNAP and Medicaid cuts. So we're going to speak on that as well. All right. So like I said, before we get into it, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, Mahogany. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? Mommy, of course. I saw Bree. Hello. Hope everyone is having a great day. Anyway, I'm about my business. So let's get into it. First, listen. Milagro. You know, when Milagro apologized the other day, I knew it wasn't going to last. I knew it. I ain't going to hold you. I knew it. Oh, mommy, I'm eating a muffin. I'm hungry. I knew it, and I wanted it to, you know? I really wanted it to. I really wanted it to something to click in her head and, you know, her to understand, but alas, she backpedaled. So I've been taking screenshots. Give me a second. Let me get to my screenshot. I've been taking screenshots, y'all, because this is out of hand. I did see that she made a GoFundMe. Cool. Because she's gonna need it for this trial. Okay. She's gonna need it for this trial. Because again, she apologized, a half-ass apology. You know, this is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. It was kind of a half-ass apology. We get it that she didn't want to do it, but like, if you wasn't gonna do it, She shouldn't have did it. If you were gonna do a half-ass apology, I think it makes it worse. If you're gonna do a half-ass apology and then renege on it days later, you shouldn't have done it in the first place, because it makes it look worse. It makes the other person, Meg, like, oh, okay, bitch. It makes it worse. And I don't, it's not given. And then she did go and say that, since y'all not, so she let me make sure y'all can, she did this, okay? She says, since y'all not getting sued for saying the same thing I did, could you please donate to this fund so our freedom of speech can be protected? And she tagged Joe Button. See, the thing is, these are men. And they love to watch women drag other women, right? But they're not gonna help you or support you. This is what sometimes I feel like women who like don't get it with these niggas don't understand. Like, okay, they might have been in your DMs, sending you messages, clapping and all that shit. And yeah, Joe Button says a lot of wild shit. Okay, he does. He said a lot of wild shit, including academic. But I don't think any of them said as much wild shit as you. Okay, one, Joe is on a nationally syndicated show. It's not on TV, but he's on he made a very popular show. Okay, he says shit, but he knows when to stop. Okay, the problem is you didn't know when to stop. He talks about a lot of other shit. So when he do bring her up, it doesn't seem like that's all it's about, right? And then he don't get, but so, even if he's feeling the exact same way you may be attempting to say that you feel, he don't really come out and say that to everybody, right? So even like exposing him in the background is really going to do what? It's just going to say, it kind of says like, okay, these motherfuckers felt that way, but they still also had enough sense to know when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to chill. So she tagged Joe Button. She tagged Academic because she said Academic said he was going to give her some money, and she want her money because she need money for this defense attorney. And again, what is this? Oh, and again, I understand that this is going to be expensive. And why did I take pictures of this? Okay, I understand that this is going to be expensive, and she needs the money for her new lawyers, I guess, because I'm thinking the old lawyers don't want to be involved no more. But like, we told you to chill. Everybody told you to chill. This, and it kind of, and I'm gonna say this because that whole to secure our freedom of speech thing, right? Yeah, it's accurate. But like, were y'all thinking that? And I don't want Milagro to get sued. Let me be clear. I don't want another fucking YouTuber in our section or area, Black YouTube period, to be getting sued, okay? Because it's just going to double down on a precedent. When we were saying those years ago that, Tasha K getting sued is a bad look for all of us. Milagro's one of those people that was laughing and acting like, oh, well, it's just Tasha K. But now you're in the same situation and you want the support to protect media and, freedom of speech or whatever, which I agree. I don't want her to get sued because, like I said, it's just gonna double down on the precedent and gonna have these celebrities out here, mad and because they're emotional anyway. They sensitive as hell, and now you got the second lawsuit against a big ass Black YouTuber, or a big Black YouTuber, and it's just going to open up the floodgates, right? But these floodgates shouldn't have been open to begin with because we told y'all 5 years ago, that it was not going to be a good look for any of us. Also, Tasha K got her bankruptcy pushed through. Apparently, she only got to now pay Cardi B $1.4 million in the next 4 or 5 years, which she's going to be able to pull through. Meg Thee Stallion is not going to give you that sort of deal. Meg Thee Stallion ain't going to give you that sort of deal. You know, I really wish she would have just, if you were going to give that fake ass apology, just stand on that and just stop. But like, she's liking shit. Where's the likes? Hold on. She did like some shit, and I did screenshot that, but let me see if I can find it, because I might have screenshotted it the day before yesterday. Don't ask me. I've been busy. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, she screenshotted some, she retweeted something from someone. Hold on, I'm going to pull it up. From someone who's not getting sued. People who are not getting sued can say whatever. Do not let people who are not getting sued or not going to have to deal with what the fuck you got to deal with gas you up and have you feeling like, one, you were in the wrong. Even if you don't feel like you are in the wrong, this is the thing, okay? Even if she because she really and truly might not feel like she's in the wrong. And that's okay. But when, you know, if everybody else is telling you that you're wrong, maybe you really need to really go back, think about what the fuck you doing. Maybe you might not be right. A lot of us can't see ourselves, okay, until it is brought to our attention. And some people be like, no, you know, if it's not something that you want to hear, right? And you know, I get that, but especially at a situation like this, maybe you need to like fall back on your sword and say, you know what, my take is fucking wrong. If everyone is saying that, and I'm putting myself in jeopardy, and I have children, I have shit, even if you don't have children, but having children is, you know, I'm scared for her with children. She got 2, I believe. I got 1. She got 2. What was I looking for? Hold on. I know what I was looking for. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I don't know who this person is. Hold up. Okay. Maybe you need to just feel like maybe you're wrong, and that's okay. So again, she had a GoFundMe, and you know, I listen. People make GoFundMe's for less, so I ain't mad at it, you know. And listen, she got to, especially when them lawyers are not gonna be, they're not gonna support you no more. This is why I always say you don't ride with these men's. You don't ride with these men's. If it's men's and it's women's, you don't ride with these men's. You do not ride with these men's, because they will throw you under the bus and tell you, but who told you to do that? And they're going to throw her under the bus. Tory Lanez apparently Tory Lanez is meeting with Meg the Stallion's lawyers while he's in prison. Meg has a restraining order against this nigga, but he meeting with, he has to approve that for that to happen. He has to approve that. And he's meeting with her lawyers to what? Tell on you in hopes that he'll get a fair, that she won't say anything when he up for parole or some shit. He's literally willing to throw you under the bus. Like you said, academic, you shouldn't have had to mention none of these people's names. The minute, if it was like that, right? If it was like that, the minute the shit started getting sticky, and you had that those court documentations, what it was, academic said he was gonna give her like 40,000-50,000. He should have sent that shit over, baby. He should have sent that over. But he didn't, because they don't give a fuck about you. They just used you, like a lot of these niggas do. They use you for what they can get out of you, and then they will drop you and leave you fucked up. So nonetheless, Milagros has a thing. She made it real quick. She ain't write a bunch of copy. She's like, if you know, you know. She's trying to raise $100,000, okay? Okay, she said, my name is Milagro Graham, and I'm being sued by an artist backed by one of the most powerful companies in music. Like many from my generation, I have used the internet to build a community and speak to issues that are important to me. I'm doing so. In doing so, I defended Tory Lanez against claims that he had committed a heinous crime. This decision has put a target on my back and mounted legal fees that could result in a miscarriage of justice. This is America. The same America that allows you to sit up and talk shit is the same America that allows Milagros to sue your ass. I mean, Meg Thee Stallion to sue you over talking shit. And in America, the person with the most money wins. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. The courts are being weaponized against people like me, independent voices who dare to speak out. Lawsuits like this aren't about justice. They're about silencing dissent with money and power. Yeah. And I heard Bree speaking yesterday, and like I 100% agree. They're gonna block her from YouTube. They block freaking what's the fuck is her name? Nyla. I was about to say Nasa. I got a cousin named Nasa. Hey, Nasa girl. Nyla blocked off of YouTube and a lot of other platforms based off of people reporting her. Jake Paul and can't really be on here like that because of shit like this. You see how quick, fast they block. I watch a lot of, we're going to get into the political content. I watch a lot of political shit. A lot of those people who go and go and go, they're blocked off of most things. They get blocked off of YouTube. They get blocked off of anything that can be monetized. These companies, again, the monopoly of it all, are kind of owned by the same people anyway. The same kind of people. They're blocking them. Even the far right motherfuckers that they agree with getting blocked because it's so much. And they don't want to pull that on their platform for their platform to eventually also get sued. So I really think like they might deplatform her and like there's no coming back. I hope that's not the case because again, none of this shit was worth it. None of this shit. And again, she keeps saying she didn't take no money. And I think that makes it worse. That makes it worse for a money hungry bitch like me. No, it makes it worse. You did all of this and you didn't get no bread. All for underlying, and I get it. Y'all told me before she had beef from before. Why would you have beef with a artist who's essentially a fucking stranger? That's not real beef. That's one-sided beef. It gives hate. And the ramifications for being a hater. Look. Anyway, she said, independent voices who dare to speak out. Mind you, and I like Milagros. I ain't never had no beef with her. I do think she like, what's his name? Armand. I had beef with him forever. No. but I ain't got no issues with Milagro. She done been on the platform before. She done came up here before a couple of times. And I think she came on here once even speaking about this whole Tasha K situation, if I'm correct. Don't get me to lying. But she has been on the platform before. And I think that's what she came up here for, right? To talk about that. So it's like, you were all gung-ho when it was another. I don't want none of y'all to get sued by no damn celebrity. I don't even want when what's his name was gonna sue Storm Monroe. I don't want that because again, that is just another. Even though I don't fucking like him, that is just another precedent to get all the rest of us fucking in trouble. especially in the day and age where they're trying to silence everybody. They're firing everybody who is a reporter, an anchor, a news worker at the paper, anybody who is speaking truth or what you consider truths, or they feel like you could reach people. They are really trying to get people to fuck up out of here. And the safest space, we wouldn't have thought this a year ago, but the safest space right now is fucking YouTube. Because you see what they did to TikTok. You see what they did to TikTok. You know what they did to Twitter. And if you get banned from here, the fuck? So she said, not about justice, there's about silence and dissent with money and power. If this can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. Very true. This is a threat to new media and our right to free expression. Why did you say that when this was happening in TK? We wouldn't even be here if you would have said that when this was happening to TK. If we all would have stood on business, we probably wouldn't have been here. I'm asking you to stand with me while we have a chance to fight back. It's me, Milagros. Today, but with the precedent, this would set it could be you tomorrow. Every dollar you donate, my defense fund is a stand against the misuse of the legal system and a vote to keep independent voices alive. We can't let them choke out free speech with endless litigations. Please donate today. Share this message. Let's fight back and save new media before it's too late. Thank you. You know what I gotta say though? And I always thought, and I guess this was the reason Milagros kept her channel for the most part demonetized, right? And she asked people for donations, which I do too. Don't forget, donate to the channel, okay? But to have your channel demonetized, you knew that you were gonna go ape shit. And if your content could only be authorized for the most part here, where we go ape shit all the time, okay? People go ape shit all the time. It's Twitter beef and YouTube beef all through these motherfucking streets. But if you got to do that here, right, to make sure that you don't get demonetized, then that might have told you that you was going a little bit too far. You know, that might have told you was going a little bit too far. Everybody said they standing with Millie. They standing with Millie. Let them donate then. Let's see how much people are standing with Millie. And you know the gag is the people who will donate to her will be women. Will be women. It will be none of these men. It will be absolutely not one. Well, and let me not say not one, but it won't be these women. I mean, it won't be these men. Meg said, I'm continuing this lawsuit and your ass is getting sued. Let's not act like not even a week ago, Millie was up there taking pictures with Tiana Taylor and all of this. It was like a week or two ago. Videos and shit, knowing that she got beef with Megan Thee Stallion. Come on. I get it. This is some hood shit. This is some hood, like I get it's like I'ma fall on my sword. I don't care. I don't care. This is some nigga shit. I ain't gonna hold you. This is some like I'ma just I fuck. I'm in a bad place already. Let me burn it to the ground. All of these things, all of these extra things, the Tiana Taylor and all of that shit. You know, the apology to take back, the retweeting of comments and all of this shit, especially after these charges are brought, are what ask Tasha. A lot of those extra fees that extra money that led to that $4 million were accumulated based off of the shit that she did when the lawsuit started or since the lawsuit has started. because it felt like you were still picking and poking at the victim and you didn't even learn a lesson at all. This some real nigga shit. Don't let Tiana Taylor, who out here, you know, bucket and drive for a nigga who turned her lights off, who was out here doing the most for Chris Brown when Chris Brown was turning around and was gonna go upside her head at Usher's party. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. Don't take these fucking L's. Don't beg for these L's. That's it. Don't beg for them. Please stop begging for these shits, because I don't. Girl, you're right. You getting sued opens it up for everybody else. But stop. I guess, you know, just like burn it to the ground. This is some nigger shit. This is some nigger shit. This is some. This is some. I don't want to be. I don't know where Millie live. I'm assuming the middle. But this is some. I grew up in the project shit, and I'm gonna just burn it to the ground. This is some. I don't care about nothing shit. This is what you hear. This is what I hear, you know, from people who I be like, oh, what do you expect? Look how she grow up. I'm not saying that's how Millie is. I don't know Millie personally, but like this, I'ma burn it to the ground with me in. I'ma burn the house down with me in the house. If you want to burn a house down, you got to be outside the house. You can't be in the house and be like, I'ma burn this bitch down. You got to know when to fucking fold them sometimes. Oh, side note. Go to jovibeauty.com and get your Jovi cup. Okay? Listen, that's how I feel. I really don't want this girl to get sued, because I didn't want TK to get sued, and I don't want none of us to get sued, because it's just going to double down on the fuck shit. And TK was big. Milagros brings it down that now it's like, okay, well, if, you know, anybody could get sued. Like, come on now. Please. But I don't know. Maybe she's like, well, if I get sued, fuck everybody, and I'm a tear this shit up so everybody can be fucked. People have that personality too. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Because to me, it doesn't make no sense. I get it. But like, how it doesn't matter if you get a bunch of clicks and views because you retweeted some shit if they deplatform you. And you can't do this shit no more. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All that shit you say, you said, and I stand on business. Cool. But if they did, cool. You know, I'm not standing on business. But still, come on, you gotta be smart. Because at the end of the day, if they deplatform you, then what? All that shit you did and worked for don't mean shit. Meg Thee Stallion still gonna be there. Ain't nobody gonna know where you at. All right, y'all. Where we at? We at 30 minutes. I spoke on this for a long time. So let's move on. Matter of fact, before we move on, we're gonna move on to this boy. I got a lot of screenshots, and I even got an article. Shout out to Yahoo for telling it like it is. I'm going to drop this real quick commercial break, and when I come back, hey guys, don't forget to go to my website, jovibeauty.com, where our items are not only sourced and procured with you in mind, but also with what's going to be dope this upcoming season. All right. So go to my website, jovibeauty.com, get you a new scarf, get you a new mug, get you something cute, and support the channel. It is greatly appreciated. All right, guys, my bad. My bad. And again, for y'all, let me hold on. We have a couple of new designs. Okay, we have a couple of new designs of scarves. And when I say limited edition, I mean limited edition. I mean, once they sell out, what I have here and come in, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to replace that same design. Some of them are going out of, they're not going to be reproduced. So get in there, get your stuff, support the channel. It is thoroughly appreciated. JoviBeauty.com. Y'all already know the vibes. Yeah, so let's move on to this. This is some embarrassing shit. Not for me, for his family. So this guy, is it Talyn? I don't know what the hell a boy name is. Hold on, let's just cop Talyn. Okay, Talyn said, hold on, let me close this Millie stuff. Okay, Talyn said he would rather sleep with a dog than a black woman. Now he's dead. And apparently his cousin and them were trying to get people to support. No. I'm going to get into some of the things he said or whatever, but like, what? On a regular month, in a regular year, no. In 2025, were they about to? Hell no. She It's not against the law to kill your slave. I don't think so. Right? That's what he chose. In 2025, whether you wanted to play stupid before, I hate black women sort of vibes, cool, no doubt, whatever. These bitches gonna put you down like the dog you told them you are, because you have to be a dog. You want to talk about us? You have to be a dog to not. I'm not saying to date outside your race, but to put your own race of women down, you are a dog. And it would not, the first thing I thought when I saw this yesterday, her white family who knew how he is, after she lit his ass up, they sent out his tweets. It was the white, it was, to me, it's more likely the white family who copied and shared out his shit than it was some black person going through his shit. We didn't even have time to go through his shit. That's what I thought. Because they thought about to get off. And don't ask us, none of y'all that want to lay up with people and try to call us, they're going to kill you because of that. It is not lost on me that these men who idolize these other women, they wholeheartedly will. I saw one video the other day where the dude, they were like making a video. I think they're TikTokers or whatever. And she was like, he said something about food or some shit. And she was like, I call the police, they're going to believe me. And his face was like, but look, all of these witnesses, these dumb niggas. If they would choose to live like that, they gonna die like the slaves they want to be. Okay? He said he would rather sleep with a dog than a black woman. A dog. You were sleeping with a dog. They smell like dogs. My dog, they smell like them. They be 20. And your dog puts you down. No shade, just tea. Your dog put you down. The shooting of, I thought his name was whatever, I don't know his name. Talyn Osborne, a 30-year-old father from her baby daddy. I'm baby daddy. You love that white girl so much, but you wouldn't even marry her. Come on now. Come on, Talyn. He was by his girlfriend, Hannah. Okay. She claimed she was accidentally cleaning her gun after coming home drunk. After they came back in the house drunk. This is the epitome of, she realized, this is what I think. I'm going to continue reading, but she realized, like we like to say, she was dating the same type of black man the rest of us had. All of that bashing black women, you know, exciting, until she realized she was just a baby mama, and that's as good as it was ever going to get for her. But the only difference is, unlike a black woman who is strong, we got strength. They don't, who, you know, will stand on business when needs to be stood on business, you know, and will have enough self-respect and dignity to walk the fuck away. She said, I'm white, Trump president. Let's call it what it is. It's fine. That's what he chose. Like, just like these Trump, if you vote for your shit, you vote for this shit, you get it. Can't tell me he wasn't a Trump voter. You vote for this shit, I don't feel bad for you. I am not that sort of Democrat. I am not that sort of, I am not that sort of Democrat. Y'all gonna learn today. In 2025, if you roll around in the fucking mud with pigs, don't act, no. You got so much hate for black women, go over there. And we putting y'all on a list. I'm telling you. Because when they try to put out, to lock all our black asses up, your family gonna be, that's a Trump supporter. And we pushing you to the front of the fucking picking field plantation. You're gonna go pick some fucking lettuce or some shit. You're gonna go pick that shit before we do. Okay, so the cousin came out. Okay, let me delete this. I have so much screenshots. So I don't know the boy name. The boy got a couple names. I'll make sure and tag appropriately for the later. He said, you saw this? I was trying to read where you see this? He said I F a dog before I F a black woman. It got to be a white dog, ho. And then somebody said, this nigga here said he'll pick a white dog before he pick a black girl. He going to say, I'll kill for her. I don't care. No. Mm-mm. Look me in my eyes. I don't care. Yeah, I'm giggling. Yeah. You wanted to be her slave, you got it. She put you right up out of here. You mean them black women that the world is trying to make fight for everybody's freedom? Us? No. And this is what happened when you raise savages. And to his mama and cousin and them, sorry, not sorry. I don't care. Sorry, not sorry. I don't care. He said, I'll kill for her. I'll kill about her. And I ain't scared to say I'll die by her. And you died by her hands. Yeah. You know how they say, and I tell my daughter this all the time, be careful about what you say. Because you bring that sort of energy to you. Be careful about what you say. Yeah. When was this? Oh, he put that. That was a little while. That was a little while ago. That was the energy. That was God bubbling up in you. It was like, oh, you want to die? I got you. Okay. Oh, so the cousin came out and said, I didn't expect it to go viral. He's my blood at the end of the day, and you know how that shit goes. He was on some other shit, but my family still want her ass to pay for taking him out of here. His actions and words are his own. We from East Central Georgia, bro. That interracial stuff is still frowned upon, okay? He just happened to be an exception. He said some effed up stuff, but I fear I have made him viral for all the wrong reasons, and this is highly embarrassing for my entire family. Yeah, yeah. I would say I wish a nigga would, but none of my brothers would bring home a white woman. And even if they brought home a white woman, it wouldn't be oh, because I don't like these black bitches. No. Nope. You can't even look me in my face and say no wild shit like that. You dumb. Everybody, you crazy. You know how crazy you sound? You can have a white, I got people in my family who have a white woman, but like, because you hate black women, bitch, you got smoke. You got smoke. What the fuck is wrong with you? You gotta down us to make your thing feel better. Because again, fuck these bitches. What about us? I'm your sister. I'm your cousin. I'm your niece. I'm your whatever. So fuck us, right? What? Then he said, for the record, I don't agree with any of his views. And in this instinct, he's just my cuz. That was off. All that berating black women stuff is not something that I agree with. In 2025, you better figure it out. I wonder if when he was dying on the floor with that bullet, wherever the fuck it was, some people say the chest, some people say the face. If she shot your ass in the face, Jesus, she was like, your family ain't even gonna be able to open your casket. Y'all want to be some of y'all. I ain't gonna say some of y'all want to be these white bitches slaves so bad. So bad. And in 2025, where we're just literally a month and like 3 days, I counted. I felt like this was like, I forgot this is only February. And it's still February. A month and some days. They want to be these bitches slaves so bad. Listen, at the end of the day, we got our own shit to worry about. We cannot worry about the 8% of black women who play themselves, or he's a part of the 20% of the Trumpers. We can't, and we don't. I hope the family is able to get peace because they lost a loved one, but y'all should have raised that hoe better than that. Y'all should have raised that hoe better than that. His black ass. I cannot. And I'm not, it's deplorable. It's deplorable. And that girl, they're literally just charging her so far with manslaughter. It's deplorable. And then they got kids. So you already know they're kids and the anti-blackness of it all. Oh my God. These are the kids that get on these social media platforms when they grow up and try to tell black women that they shouldn't wear weaves and shit. These are those kids. These are those kids. She put that nigga down. And her parents are probably celebrating it. Like I said, you can't pay me not to think that as soon as she did what she did and her people found out, her sister, her cousin, whoever, went straight to that nigga shit, was screaming and sending it to blogs or whatever so everybody would know. You can't tell me. Ain't no way. I still have the article. Let's continue. Cops claim the shooting was accidental, stating that she's been cleaning her firearm after night out at the club. Who cleans their gun? Who cleans their gun 5 a.m. after coming in from alone? That's not when you clean your gun. You clean your gun on a Saturday evening. Who cleans their gun lit off fucking tequila shots? But again, like they said, they from bumfuck Georgia. She getting away. She getting over. She getting over. She getting over. She was cleaning her firearm after a night out at the club. However, after further investigation and mounting public outrage, authorities charged her with involuntary manslaughter. It was very voluntary, but okay. So the sheriff, Alfonso Williams, reported that the pow pow followed a night of drinking and a heated argument between them. While details of the altercation remain under investigation, social media users have focused on a different aspect of the case. Osborne documented disdain for Black women and his apparent preference for white women. Yeah, you better let him do it, baby. Following news of his passing, past statements attributed to him began circulating online from her Caucasian people. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. They knew. Listen, if you're going to sell your soul to the devil and we the devil, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my little devil ass baby off because you chose, dude, this is what you wanted. This is what you're going to get. A resurfaced quote, allegedly Osborne stated, I fuck a dog before I fuck a Black woman. It got to be a white dog, though. This statement, along with other remarks praising white women while degrading Black women, has fueled a polarizing response to his passing. Some social media users expressed sadness over his tragic fate, while others pointed out they saw as the irony of his demise at the hands of the very demographic he exalted. The online response has been overwhelmingly critical, with many users condemning his words and suggested that his fate was a result of internalized racism. Yeah, absolutely. You can only be with a racist, a horrible racist. Okay, again, we know not everybody ain't racist, but if you are a man that gets up and degrades your own race, the person you are with is racist as fuck, horribly racist, light you up racist, they granddaddy a Klan member racist, they were at the picnic. Their mama, when their mama was brushing their hair when they was little, she told them about the picnic she attended where they was hanging niggas from trees. That sort of racist. So she gonna put your ass down because you are implying that you are not a human. You are just some animal. And if you wanted to play animal, she shot you dead like she would shoot a fucking dog. You know these people shoot dogs and shit. You already said you would rather F a dog. I wonder if she made him F. Someone said this one hurts because this is my man's family, but I still gotta tell the truth. Oh boy, Telvin was on some coon shit with his praise of the white women. This is just like the Nigerian dude that got poked up by his white blessing. Then we all found that he was talking. Another user explicitly called for Black women to withhold sympathy, pointing to his past remarks. Black women, remember to drink water and mind your business when it comes to sympathizing for Telvin Osborne being by his white girlfriend, Hannah Cobbs. He hated you and left the proof. Good riddance to both of them. Listen, what you want me to say? I said what I said. What you want us to do? We ain't doing nothing. That's what you get. Again, you could be with anybody you want, whether you're a woman, you're a man, you could be with anybody you want. But if you are with these other people and have the need to tear down the women or the men in your own, why do I not see so many Black women who are with white men every opportunity they get bashing Black men? Why? Why is that? Why is it always motherfuckers like this? What sort of mental illness is that? I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't care. And we don't care. We have other things to worry about. We have other things to worry about. He wanted it. He said he'd die for her. Die, Craig. No shade. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm being dead ass serious. You are not getting it out of us. Stop. Don't ask. When you raise motherfuckers like, I would be ashamed to have a son like that. A daughter, anybody. I would be ashamed. You know your son ain't shit, just bury that hoe. He told you he would die for her. Take him up on his offer and just bury him and just go ahead about your business. Don't even worry about them kids no more, because them kids is on the other side. You're never gonna see them again. Just but that's what he chose. And I'm sorry that his mama lost her child. That's what I'm sorry about. You having to bury your son, your children. But this muffin is muffining. I told y'all that. Anyway, I think I said everything I had to say about this. I don't know what y'all want me to say. I don't want nobody to have to bury their children, but that's as most as you get out of me. As a mother, I don't want nobody to have to bury their children. That's fucked up. But I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. How many Black women has he put in danger throughout his life? How many Black women has he assaulted, harassed, made to feel like they were less than? How many? How many? You rate? Let me drink my coffee in. Anyway, we're going to move on for now. We're moving on to Elon. Ciao. So they decide. So apparently it's like 21 Doge employees, peep game, that resigned. Okay? These are people who came from corporate, right? These are the people who probably would have actually done whatever appropriately, right? Go through things, whatever. They resigned. Basically, you're not going to drag us down with you. It's been a month, y'all. Oh, my Lord. Now, apparently, he signed something basically saying that he can lock up Congress if they vote against him. Y'all heard me say that? Okay, but anyway. So to the people who probably should act, Doge is not real, but whatever. The people who would have possibly been qualified, the educated ones with experience, whatever, they all quit. So now apparently he's only left with these children. And half of them ain't even from here, right? So half of them probably don't even know what treason really is. Child, I'm just waiting every day. I say this every morning. I know I say this every night to one of my people. Y'all know I got these big ass windows, and I don't really close. I like, the sun wake me up. I be like, I am not in the last month. I am not like I would not be surprised if I turned over in bed. You'll see me turn over. If I turned over in bed and a fucking spaceship is in the sky. Nothing. I don't even think I would freak out. I don't even think I would freak out if a fucking spaceship was in the sky. Today, I was walking the dog earlier, and y'all know I live in Brooklyn. LaGuardia. Ain't too far. No, what's that LaGuardia? It was like LaGuardia, right? I be seeing planes or whatever, because and I'm like, there was a plane a little bit too low, bitch. A little bit too. It wasn't like by the buildings. It was like, now I've been living here about 9 years. where the fuck that plane going? I'm just looking in the sky like, where the fuck this plane going? And yeah, it's a couple thousand feet above, but it looked lower than it normally looks. It's been a month and some days, y'all. It's been a month and some days. I wouldn't be surprised if the shit, if I wake up and there's a fucking spacecraft just sitting over this bitch like it's Independence Day. I wouldn't be surprised. Did I tell y'all about all the new? I'm making a video. I'm waiting for one thing to come today. So I will be making a video and posting it about my, in case shit goes to shit, survival items. I will be posting it in my membership. Side note, it will be in a membership for like a week and then it'll go to regular people. Okay? I'm gonna be honest. Members get it first. Okay? Anyway, I got a lot of stuff to show y'all. Okay? All right. But so that happened. Doge quit. The people who actually, were like, protocol, they quit because they're like, it's been a month. I'm not gonna, heads will hang. Can I say that? I feel like heads will hang. I feel like this shit gonna go. I'm waiting for the French Revolution to break out. Did y'all see the French prime minister president? What the fuck he is? And he was like, that's not true. Y'all saw his face? I was geeked out. And then they singing these French songs and they too stupid because again, Republicans grow up in states for the most part where they don't learn history. They don't even know their own history, let alone history from other cultures. They're screaming at these. Elon is telling these hoes to eat cake, and I'm waiting. We're only about 20 something days in. No, 34, 35, something like that. I'm waiting for these motherfuckers to fully comprehend that he told them to eat cake, and I'm waiting for them because they had, remember when they had the shit and it said pence? Remember when they had the shit and it said pence? I'm waiting. Okay? You know how they love to say they ain't got enough money for reparations? Guess where they gonna get this money from? There's a nigga who is like the richest man on earth, and he might end up on some shit that they thought they was gonna put pence on. And when they do that, they gonna take all this shit. I actually think we might be closer to reparations than you actually think. Because I'm waiting. They keep telling these hoes to eat cake and they ain't smart enough to understand what the fuck they saying. So they voted to get rid or cut dramatically, but basically get rid of Medicaid, SNAP, housing assistance. People are fucked. But like I said, but the gag is that we, the 92, the 80, the people with some sense, knew that this was happening or was going to happen. We didn't think it was going to happen this fast, but we knew it was going to fucking happen. And we are preparing, okay? We are prepared, okay? Or preparing. Right now it's federal jobs. It's going to state. I tell y'all, most of my people work, I remember growing up and like the safe job, the city jobs, the state jobs, the federal jobs. And Marjorie Taylor Greene said that federal, city, and state workers, I guess, are bums. And she don't realize she's a senator, which is a federal job. She should be on the line. I think it's going to be some shit. It's going, like I said, we got to do it. Oh, they're going to have problems. Oh, but I think these white people, I think they about to do it. Did y'all see the motherfucker who dragged the lady out of the town hall meeting? I hope y'all are signed up for your local Democrat and Republican fucking town hall meetings. Go see what the fuck they talking about. I hope y'all signed up. Go fake it. Go into Republican shit and be like, fuck them bitches. And just listen. And just listen to the fuck they talking about. But they turned up. As they should be. These hoes been telling y'all to eat cake and y'all not fucking getting it. Tired of y'all. I'm waiting for y'all white people to white people. One thing y'all do is bring destruction. Bring it. Anyway, how y'all doing? I gotta go to me and my homegirl going out later. It's about that time. But like I said, I just gotta put these videos together. And like I said, I've been running around. This is regular shit, okay? So if you was here for the news, we're done. This is regular old chat. We're jumping into the comments section right now and just chatting about whatever. Y'all, I had to go. Y'all want to hear the stupidest shit ever that happened to me? So I was like, all right, I was running around like a fucking chicken with my head cut off. I've been throwing shit away. I've been doing the most, right? So I had to go get some stuff printed. It's right here. I went to because y'all know I got all the printers in the world, but a regular printer. I got label printers. I got all the printers in the world, but a regular printer, right? So whatever. I went to the library to print. It's 10 cents, bitch. I went there. I go to the library to print. They talk about library don't open on Wednesdays to 1 p.m. I guess state cuts or whatever. I'm like, what? On Tuesday, it don't open to 1. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I head downtown Brooklyn because I got to go to the courthouse because I got to get some papers. I got to get, I got to get it stamped. I got to get some stamped, okay? So I can send it off to go get my boo doll her passport. We got to get the fuck up out of here. So I'm like, I'm trying to go get it. Why the fuck I reach and that's my fault. Because I should have known what floor I was going to. Them 2 minutes it took me to stop and ask the security guard where I was supposed to go, even though I kind of knew where I was supposed to go, fucked me up. I get upstairs. It's 12:48. Guess what time these hoes tell? He finishing up with this guy. That's what time he told me lunch start. 12:45. It's only me. It's this guy he dealing with. It's another one in there. But he was like, oh, you 3 minutes late. He's like, you can come back tomorrow, or you can wait until we come back at 2 o'clock. I dead ass sat there for like 10 minutes. I was like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Because I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But I decided I ain't go today because I got some shit to do. I'll go in the morning. But I'll be here. I'll go early in the morning. But then I came back and I was able to do my printing, right? So at least I got my prints done. I still got some copies and shit I got to mail. I got a bunch of shit over here that I got to mail out. But I need to get some shit printed or whatever. But like, shit crazy. Shit crazy. And then by the time I did all of that and I came home and it was this and this and this and this and this and this, I was dead. I was like, I'm tired. My back, my neck, and my back. You would have thought I did a 3-hour workout yesterday, the amount of shit I was doing. I rearranged the furniture in the bedroom. I don't know why, but I did. It looked better though. I rearranged all of this. I'm throwing away the fucking TV stand. It's a lot of shit I'm doing here. Anyway, let me drop this link. I did, but I didn't press enter. Hold on. Okay, and let's jump into the comments. Please don't forget to like this video, follow, and subscribe. I'm going to drop this commercial one more time, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to get into these comments. And if anybody coming up, bring your ass.
Yeah.
right, guys. Don't forget to go to my website, jovibeauty.com, where our items are not only sourced and procured with you in mind, but also with what's going to be dope this upcoming season. All right. So go to my website, jovibeauty.com, get you a new scarf, get you a new mug, get you something cute, and support the channel. It is greatly appreciated. All right, y'all. I gotta redo that video. It's still a work in progress, but I'm gonna redo it. I'm off camera for a little bit. Give me like 3 minutes, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hey Jamie. So glad you're talking about. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, why I rearranged the bedroom. Okay, so again, I'm trying to figure out. I got everything that I'm gonna purchase for for just for that. Now I'm on to the to growing shit. So basically I rearranged it so I would have a space to buy one of those racks and stuff and be able to start that. So that's really why that was in my head why I was doing it. So but Jamie said, glad you're talking about Starlink. Yo, they are trying, this motherfucker, I don't even want to get into it. Starlink and the FFA, y'all, the planes are falling. She said the planes will stop falling out the sky. They did that on, I don't know. Listen, they did whatever they did on purpose. There's like 80 something planes, apparently. Like 80 something planes in a month. I don't think there's been 80 something planes since planes were invented. Honestly, if we're going to keep it a buck. It ain't no budget. It's just let's figure out a way to make poor people suffer. That's what the Republicans are all about, even though majority of them are poor. They vote if they vote for their own destruction. You cannot be confused or shocked that they do that. Hey Jamie.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I said now, but he was causing it. Now I always had the feeling that he was causing it by y'all, the pudding face man,
Mm-hmm.
or face, whichever you want to call him. Anyway, muskrat, whichever. Uh, uh, he was doing something. I don't trust him. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could kick him.
Mm-hmm.
And he
He walked off
was
and he
doing it.
walked off and let his 4 or 5-year-old son climb down the metal stairs all by himself. He don't care about his own children. You think he
No,
care about anybody else?
no, no, absolutely not. But my point, well, we know this, but I said that when that Starlink FAA contract
Mm-hmm.
came through, I was for sure then. Yep, this is what's happening. And now watch and see. These planes are gonna stop falling out the sky. Also, here, the Southwest airline. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if y'all heard about that one. When they had the close call yesterday, that's what I knew because they haven't had a plane fall out of the sky for the last 35 years.
Mm.
Everybody else, yeah, them, no, that's what I knew. So yeah, and then today was that this morning or yesterday that they announced that contract. Either way,
I
in
think
the
that was
last, yeah,
no, that I think
yesterday,
it might have been yesterday. Yeah.
yeah. So either way, watch and see these or let the papers get pushed through first, and you'll see all y'all will see these planes will stop falling out the sky. Next thing, uh, people are stupid, and I really gave people in this country more credit mentally than I just oh no. What did they think was going to happen? I mean, the Trumpers,
Mm-hmm.
that man in them's, what did they think was going to happen after billionaire put $272 million
Yep.
into one person's campaign
Yep.
and then have them win and not expect them to come in and start taking over?
Yep.
Because let's get it straight. Donald Trump is borrowing Peter to pay Paul.
Yep. You heard about the gold card?
Oh yes. And
Listen, anybody who can afford a gold card,
$5 million.
That will be here.
Exactly. You're inviting more of the Elon Musk of the world.
Mm-hmm.
To come in and fiddle around. Just come in, just knocking on the door. We coming on in, and we gonna take y'all stuff over here and over there, just like we did in all the other countries. My goodness, my God today. Anyway, I'll get on off here. I want to hear from the divine one. I'm dropping down.
All right. Devon said, if I see a spaceship in the sky, I run into the rooftop, jumping up and down, screaming, take me with you. I'm telling you, I've been saying this like every day for the month. I'm like, yo, I'm just waiting for like I have to wake up and it's like, why is it not bright? I overslept. And I go like this, and it's just a spaceship in that bitch, like Independence Day. This is the time. This is the time. She said, I have always believed I'm originally from Venus. Girl, I don't know. She said, Trump said hundreds of governors are calling him. Jesus help him. Like I said, just for our benefit, just know when your local elections are coming up, they're coming in May. Primaries are here. Google it, search it, your little town. I don't know. It can be down to your mayor. We getting our mayor the fuck up out of here. Side note, don't worry about it. Adams is getting the fuck up out of here. Okay, we got it. Okay, the old lady barrage of Brooklyn, we got it. Okay, we got it. Trust me, they're gonna be coming in there like this, and I'm gonna be like, ma'am, they're gonna be coming in there like this. He got to go. They're gonna be coming in there like this, and we're gonna help them. Okay.
Hey, Jordan B.
Hey, Steven, how you doing?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, the Republicans either much want the budget cut. They want to cut food stamps, and they want to get rid of health care and benefits. They want to cut food stamps. It's going to affect all American people. It's going to affect them because Trump don't give a damn about them people in these red states. Because he don't give a damn about food stamps going up, gas prices going up, taxes is either much going up, and then and them white MAGAs is gonna be in tears.
Yeah.
And then
down.
Because dude, even much Jasmine Cracker, look, she has a bit stepping it up though, because she's a real leader in a Democratic party. Yeah. When the reporters asked her about about Elon Musk, she told Elon Musk can fuck off.
Yeah.
And then look, all these people who don't have the temperament to either must step up. A King Jeffrey, I hate to say that, but he can go too. He don't have them step up. Chuck Schumer, he can resign. So I don't know why he's still around.
I have no clue.
And by the way, Nancy Pelosi, she ain't even much never wanted a picture of Trump because she either much showing her anti-whiteness because she was the one to stop the AOC from getting the chair committee. And then Nancy Pelosi, she need to just retire and let King Jeffrey be his self and let him fly with the wings on his back. Yeah. She the reason why King Jeffrey, Nancy Pelosi is the reason why she holding her King Jeffrey back.
I've been getting emails from him. He's from over here, so I've been getting his emails the last 3 days. He bought that shit. He bought that life, and I was reading. I was like, oh yeah, go ahead. Let me pull it up to see if I can find it. And
read though, because you got the Republican trying to cut 2.5 billions and then trying to cut it, but they all voted no on that yesterday. On the budget. And then for real with these, with like Elon Musk, look, he ain't even much from South Africa and all that ass kicking he doing, like Jeff Bezos, and he owns the Washington Post. Them two do not have no shame, no value, no principle to stand up to Trump. They all scared of it, and Trump is bullying his own party. And he already done fired millions of federal workers off the job. He done fired that black man with the pins on him and turn around
four-star general, and then replaced him from a dude for a dude. Like I said, they fire everybody who is not a white straight man, and it got so low, they hired this dude to replace him who is so unqualified, they had to make an exemption for him.
Yeah, so that's why you see. That's why I quit watching MSNBC. They done fired Jordan Reed, because that means that it's whiteness. Because MSNBC has issues with a black woman. Now you got Michael Steele, you got that other woman, Simone Sanders, gonna be coming on, and you got Rachel Maddox. Dude, they ain't never gonna fire her, because she got I think she restructured her contract with MSNBC, and that means that let you know that mainstream media ain't shit.
Well, we know that already. They have proven, because ain't no way they did what they did to AP News and the rest of them ain't get up. Stand for something, or you will fall for everything. This is where we at.
Yeah, because that's why MSN they did Tiffany Cross like that when her contract was up. Now look what she working, and she working with, now she got her own podcast on YouTube. She working with Andrew Gillum and Andrew. I mean, this I can't think of the lady name right now. It'll come back to me. And so she got her own podcast called the new pod on her YouTube channel. I mean, yeah, Angela. Her name is Angela. Yeah, that's who she's working with.
Okay.
And so, I mean, for real though, like, it was all in Project 25 though, was written, and this man was constantly lying and say he ain't know nothing about Project 25, and he started signing them damn executive orders week after week. Now he pronouncing talking about a gold card, because you know these people want to come over here from being Australian. These people want to come over here from Russia, and then,
well, not really. If you got millions out, you come over here. It's not that deep. They'll find a way. And people who got money like that don't want to come here. They don't want to come here. Why would they want to come here? Unless they, trying to. And if they got it like that, they don't need that. They come in here anyway. They coming on private jets. They don't need that little gold card shit. That is just more shit that he's doing.
And this man is stupid as hell.
Yes, I agree.
True. It's either much these people don't and these Republicans, they afraid of him, and like and we seen Eric Adams down in New York. Oh, he need to go, because he the one kissing up Donald Trump. He done sold out the city of New York. And then he much got charges pressed up against him. And then and the mayor Kay Hager, she don't even much have the balls either much stand up to remove him from office. Dude, I mean, New York, they do need a strong governor who can either much stand up to the city of New York.
Yeah, I can't. That's what they need. She needs, I don't know what's going on. We getting rid of that the mayor and the governor. Like I said, we stand on business here. She fucking around. Fucking around.
And she bullshitting.
She doing too much, and like she's gonna get up out of here too. We didn't vote her in.
It's time for her to get voted out of office, and make sure Letitia James stand, because then they would be trying to find an attorney general to vote her out, and Elon Musk got that money to put a Republican up against her, and then either that way when Trump leave office, he won't have no charter pressed against him. But
they not.
They're
A
not gonna let.
Republican ain't gonna take her that seat. Her whatever seat, I don't think she's up this thing coming up. But we ain't going. I don't. We ain't gonna replace her with a Republican. That's just not happening. That's just not happening. Not here in New York. That's not
No,
happening. But she can be replaced by somebody else. Possibly. But like by a Republican, no, absolutely not.
oh,
But
do
thank
you?
you, Stephen.
Do you follow Danielle Mooney? Danielle Mooney.
Who?
Danielle Mooney. On YouTube.
I know that name.
Yeah, she is from New York too.
Yeah, I know that name. I know who she is. Yeah, I know who she is.
Oh, I'm drop down.
All right. Thank you, Stephen. All right. Hey, Bree. I saw you posted yellow Instacart and
Yes.
I reposted it.
I was watching from the job, stocking the cans and making sure the good groceries are good for the people. But no. First things first, Tubman Rankin's trash. I told somebody in the chat because I've been going in every time somebody was like, "Well, what's the problem?" Anytime they say what's the problem, I already know you the op, and I'm cussing you out.
Yeah, you the
Shut
op.
your colonizing behind up. You're
Hmm.
either a pick me or a colonizer, and you can't tell me what to do. And I'm not about to let some pale male or woman or some man from our community or woman from the community tell me I should not feel some type of way because this man had a whole snow bunny dedication page all throughout social media and his snow bunny took him out. Absolutely not.
Nope.
Okay.
Not
You
a
see what
problem. That's
happens?
not my problem. That's not
No.
my
I said,
problem.
and when I asked his cousin, I said, wait, was he disparaging black women? Yes or no? Quickly. And he didn't respond. It told me everything I needed to know.
They
And I
know.
said, mm-mm. I said, not that he was out here pedestalizing the white woman and she took him out. You are the father of her children. And it was probably her sheriff daddy who told her to come up with she was cleaning the weapon.
Mm.
So, child, they're about to get off. I don't care. May they get
Don't
justice.
care.
That's the least I said. May they get justice. I just won't be pushing for them to get it. Huh. Figure it out. As for the federal government employees, child, Marjorie Taylor Greene with her idiotic self, this is why Donald Trump didn't want you over there because he knows you're dumb. Talking about federal employees don't work. So you don't work? Is that what you're saying?
What? Remember when they was talking about us YouTubers? We don't work. We need to get a real job. Now federal.
Yeah.
Who the fuck got a real job? The billionaires that don't
She
do
said that
nothing.
she was like, real job. What they want is slavery. And she's the one who will sell you out. It's always some botched bill non-attractive woman. And I said it yesterday. Look at the Megan Kellys and the Candace Owens and who's that other one? She's like real active that likes to push uh some mess. Look at them. They have to work. Their
Mhm.
husbands don't afford them the leisure of sitting at home. They're
Yeah.
not Ivanka. Ivanka's married to a man who probably doesn't care about her rights. She's chilling.
But she's
Okay?
chilling. Yeah.
She's chilling. Donald Trump's wife is chilling. These women are working actively hard. Megyn Kelly
Or
got lawsuit money and had to go to work. Had to go to a whole nother news agency where she got fired and then
yeah.
she had to start a platform on YouTube. Miss or wherever
With
she's
the
at.
rest of us.
She isn't afforded the leisure of sitting at home. And oh, by the way, her husband knew she had to twirl around for Roger Allies, and he still allowed her to go to that job. So that tells you what type of women we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more than positive they want us to be in the handmaid's tale so they can have somebody to suffer with their botched selves. So no, mm-mm. But as for Miss Milagro Grams, honey, she's still on the internet, out in the boys. And what she doesn't know is, I said this from the beginning, she is the weakest link. They're
Yes.
going to use all this good research of her exposing these men to get some money behind the scenes from the Jason Lees, the academics, the Joe Buttons, which they're going to cut the check and then say some formal apology while you'll be deplatformed from all of social media
Mm-hmm.
talking about you're not getting paid. I said, why would you say that out loud? So
That's
you're trolling
embarrassing.
for
Yeah.
free?
Like what? Where's the
I said,
shame?
it's fitting into the cyber stalking and bullying. And I'm so glad you clocked it. The only way Tory Lanez would agree to allowing to be testified is if he said, yes, I will.
Yeah. He
And
has
it
to.
made,
He has to give permission. They can't just pop up and be like, "Hey,
I said, oh, and he gonna throw you under the bus. That leprechaun is gonna throw you under the bus so she could be like, you know what? I know I put a restraining order on you, but I will allow you to do music in America
yeah,
if you testify.
yeah,
Girl, are you crazy? These are millionaires, okay?
yeah,
These are the games of the powerful. And I get it. Freedom of speech is not free of consequence. What she did was wrong. She lied several times. I'm not going to outline those lies, but she lied several times. And she was at the court. We know this because Jovi, it was you, I, and others
yeah,
who literally was like, wait, let me look up what these charges are
yeah."
because
She lying. Wow, Nika Knight here giving us call. I'm like,
it was
wait, what's
conflicting
happening?
stories. I said, what?
Two
How do
different
we have two
stories, and
different
y'all both
stories?
sitting up in there. No,
Yes. And that's what made it more hype and heightened it. You see what Lawyers for Workers did? He shut up. He went into hiding for 6 months and then popped back out on a
yeah,
different case because he knew what he did was wrong. Y'all thought it was okay to bully a black woman because that's what they do. And now
mhm.
you're being bullied. And the bullying hasn't even started. Like I told that crazy girl, it's not even at a two yet. It's not even at a two yet, but it's coming.
I said, how I get back in it? Let
The
that crazy
Lulu.
girl, that other girl from Brooklyn.
The Lulu, but I could tell same type of personality traits. I see it in them. That's probably why I'm so hard because I'm like, ugh, instantly irritated. I don't like passive aggressive. And my thing with Milagro is she's trying to gaslight people. That senator retweeted you, but he didn't donate no money. He didn't give up one of his lawyers to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that wild?
Don't get caught up. These men's play whole. These men will play in your face. Stop playing. These women who don't. These
They
male
will use you
identifying
for your
women who
audience.
act like they don't know who these niggas are. Stop playing.
They're using them for their audience because that
Yep.
politician, why did he randomly, I normally don't get involved, so stay out of it.
Stay out of
That's
it.
the type of colonization that goes on. But Milagro is so desperate and such a pick me and want to be so right, she don't hear anything.
She
That's
wants
why I
to be
said
right.
people need
Yeah.
to stop giving her advice. When this court happens and if the restraining order gets through, she set herself up. Because like I said from the beginning, you don't want them to take you off the internet, not just YouTube, the internet.
Internet. Yeah.
And they can do that. That is there are
They do
laws
that
in place
all
for
the
that.
time. They do that all the time. We don't see it that much, but them right. That's why they on Rumble. Because
Hello.
that's the only place that they're allowed to be on. Can't even be on station head.
Exactly. But so unfortunate. Y'all get out there and vote. The primaries are out. They're literally trying to take our rights. They want to take away Medicaid, Social Security. Social Security, we earned that, okay?
Yeah.
We've earned that. They're not going to give it back. If y'all just sit down and just give up, that's what they want. I
Yeah.
get it. We're not to like actively say, blah blah blah. No. Until they stand up and march for themselves, we will not help them. But when it comes to these other subsidies that everybody has participated in, paid into, whether you have a good job or not,
Mm-hmm.
you should be fighting.
Yes.
You should be fighting. It should not be, oh, the billionaires get a tax break. What do they need a tax break for?
What they need is I can't like a tax break for what?
And they want the tax break so they can cut Social Security, Medicaid, and all these subsidies that y'all use. Y'all will cut off your nose to
Just
spite your face.
ooh.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. And anybody who agrees with this, I'm sorry. I have to call you a racist because why else would you not want your family member to have these things?
Yeah.
Some of you don't even want to take care of your elders now. What do you think is going to happen? And they're not getting paid a lot of money. Y'all act like Social Security, all these people are defrauding Social Security. Impossible. I did taxes last year. Virtually impossible. The moment they code you is the moment it stops. And it's not just Social Security that gets cut off, it's
Mm-hmm.
everything. These corporations are all in cahoots with the hospitals. They know how old you are and they know what's going on with you. If you don't think so, baby, you see why Luigi took old boy out. We need more Luigis because it's giving y'all are scared.
Yeah, it's giving y'all are scared. Yep.
And,
But
and
they
I'm
weren't.
sorry.
Let me shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to nobody's plantation or field, and I'm not warming up no bed. You understand me? I come from a fighting people. Get that Marcus Garvey's blood in our veins. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Y'all better get some survival instincts in y'all and
They ain't got them.
stop bowing down and kissing the ring. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
what? That's not going to help you. But that's all I have. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all merch, share this live. Thank you for letting me up, Jovi.
Of
And beauty
course.
school drop ins. It's faster to talk than text. All right, dropping back down.
All right. We got Divine. Hey, Divine.
Oh, darling. Hey, darling. See, this is the proper order of things. Bree come up first and then I come up second. That's how I feel. I'm most comfortable. Hey, Bree. Hey, darlings. Um, I'm going to reiterate what Bree stated in her closing.
Mm-hmm.
Merch. Y'all were saying munch. Now say merch. Jovi merch, Jovi Beauty merch. Let's get the bonnets, okay? Well, we know Taliban. What the little boy name was that who Becky sent him to see Jesus. Who what his name
Uh,
is?
t-
T-
tell
t- Talcum powder, because that's what he is right now. He's gonna be talcum powder. Uh,
Telbo.
Talbo. Okay, that's he wouldn't appreciate me saying that as a black man. Sitting up here promoting and supporting this black woman here. Let's get the super chats up, please. Let's do it in the name of Talbo. Okay,
Yes, please.
because this the dehumanization of black women has been commercialized and
Mm-hmm.
monetized for a long time, and the reason why is because black women, y'all in on it too.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
allow it,
You're right.
okay? You do so because you've been bullied. Oh, that you're too aggressive. Oh, you're an angry black woman.
Yep.
And you're not really that angry.
We're
I
not.
I need to see y'all eating like hungry hippos. Okay, I need to see y'all eating them up and not just going back and forth with them in chats and stuff. Get their channels pulled down. Get their Twitter accounts. When it was a Twitter and it wasn't Elon Musk owned, it would have been easier to get his little Twitter space, whatever, suspended.
Mm-hmm.
This is hate speech. You
Yep.
can have all the preferences and your little mayonnaise possums that you want. Okay. The moment it becomes hate speech is when you have to bring black women into it. And I need black women to stand on business. And y'all really have just begun to stand on business.
Yeah.
Okay, you did so 50-50 with Stephon Clark. Remember him? Dark deeds bring dark days.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember him.
Okay. And then the police turned him into Swiss cheese. And then, to our surprise, who did we see? He was staying with his dark skinned black grandmother.
Mm,
And
yeah.
why was he over there to begin with? Because old girl, the one that was talking about, oh, I'm his fiance, the little Asian wide face one. Um, she had a restraining order on him. She had put some papers on him. Okay. And then all of a sudden, when she trying to take control of the money, the
Mm,
GoFundMe's was when well, I was his fiance. Girl, you had two children. All of them, both of those boys are above the age of 5. He had no intentions on marrying you, girl.
none.
Okay. None. Just like Tali Baba, whatever his little name is over here with Possum Face over here.
Mm,
Okay, so I need y'all to black women. You can do this because you look Andrew Tate. We ain't heard from him in a long minute. He over there on Twitter and nobody's. I'm not on Twitter anymore. I'm on Blue Sky. Twitter became a little bit
it's
X.
real.
It's real trailer parky and they have all this corn all over the place and everybody over here soliciting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but white woman got his channel pulled down like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. And like when you have the proper people in place, Marlon and Tess found out this the hard way, unfortunately, they're going to get their channels pulled down. And black women, you need to get on that code too.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all are gatekeepers all over.
Stop being too good. Stop being better than the bullshit. Nah, put their ass
Stop
down.
tolerating the microaggressions and the micro burst in the workplace. It's time to go to HR and speak to the divine one over here, and
Yeah.
I can go ahead and get these reports done and get these investigations and get some boxes. Jorge, come on, Jude, let's pack up her desk. She out of here. Okay. Uh, but when you're too tolerable, is I think black women have been conditioned to be tolerable. They were not this tolerable of black men bringing some snow crab Becky home to the
Yeah,
family
I don't
picnic.
know when it happened. Like
It
I think it's the 90s, early 2000s
it
where
had to be in the early
we
two
were acting
thousands.
like it's not a big deal if my son bring home a white girl, and all of that. I
Like
think
old
that's how
girl,
it
did
started.
you see old girl on Tasha K talking about her two sons? Um, and she was saying, "Oh well, I would be okay with them if they brought home white girls." And then she started talking about her trauma caused by black boys who weren't interested in her when she was in their age, and how she was tormented for having a darker hue skin. She was not even that dark skin. I'm like, girl, dark skin? No, Divine is dark skin. You a little mocha latte, chocolate something,
Mm.
okay? But you were still being traumatized too. But no one ever asked, well, what about your daughter? How would you feel if she bring home a white man?
They're
I
more
think,
concerned with their daughters bringing home white men than their son
thank you.
actively being disrespectful and hateful of black women.
Okay, and my thing is that, and thank you for bringing it up because we have transitioned from the acceptance of having this girl bringing over here her stewed spinach with the tomatoes or her potato salad with the currants in it. Okay, and then they're always bringing home these racist girlfriends, and
Yep.
we later find out that racist, just like how Taliban over here, Taliban or whatever his little name is, just like his parents. And I appreciate the cousin with his commentary, clearing it up. We don't care that
We
the
don't
whole damn
care.
bloodline is tainted. We don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not about to be out here marching in the hot sun, risking my life, dodging rubber bullets like the Matrix for somebody that Harriet Tubman would have had to shoot.
She would have there. Oh, she would have had to shoot him.
Okay, and Becky's just taking out the trash. That's all I see. They took out the trash. Well, Stefan Clark, hey, uh, Christian Obam Sally, Slice and
Mhm.
Dice Becky, okay, slasher movie Becky showed up and said, I'm taking out the trash. Okay, I know people love to talk about this George Floyd, but his snow crab Becky, his elderly meth head Becky told us that George would not want us out there marching, and that's why you did not see a whole lot of black people out there.
Yeah.
Okay, school teacher Becky, who was on the stand testifying to her meth use. Okay, so at some point we have to get to the realization that these men, and
Yep.
it's not all of them. I mean, Tori over there, the one that's on Fox News or not Fox News, CNN or whatever. I thought he was gay. He was married to Snow Crab Becky all along, but he don't talk disparagingly about black women. Michael Eli, whatever his little name with them gray eyes, he married
Yeah.
to a white woman.
Yeah. Like you can be married to whoever you want to, but if you got to be you got to disparage the women of your own race to be married
Hmm.
to somebody else. That's
There's
weird.
an issue with you. And then those women that you tend to gravitate to they tend to be white supremacists. No white woman in her right mind should be tolerating any black man comparing her to a black woman
Yep.
or disparaging a black woman. That's a trait of someone with mental deficiencies.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay,
agree with that.
so I don't know what to tell black women at this point, but the ball's always been in your court. These little naked knobs, they don't have no money. These little Nick sales with their little naked podcast that spring up every 5.4 seconds is all. Look at Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke ain't been on the charts. I had to look up. I had to go to the library and use the Dewey Decimal System to look up the last time his ass was on the charts. Okay, and he coming out talking about comparison Latina and black women about breakfast, and can you afford breakfast? Because you haven't been really on the charts, sir. How are
Oh
you
my
feeding
God.
yourself? Is it a homeless shelter? Are you at the soup kitchen? This is the only way he can generate some interest in him, because nobody has had interest in you since Freaknik of 1994.
That's right.
The last time you were relevant. Okay, but it's time to start mass flagging that type of content. It's time
Yeah.
to hit the dislike button and report. It's hate speech. It's time to start writing letters to YouTube about the hate speech. It's
Mm.
time to inquire. All I need is 10,000 black women souls to come on here. Get a Discord together, like the white woman did with Andrew Tate. That's how they organized to get him off, through Discord. Okay. Why is the Kitten Hills? Why is Kevin Samuels' channel still up? He's been warm food. I'm seeing tributes to him. I'm tired of it. Black women, come on. You're in
It's
your
still
rest
up.
era, but you can still be productive.
I
Because
did
it's
not
not,
know that. I did not know his channel was still up. That's
his channel
crazy.
is still up, and you still have Dusty Bandits over here struggling in life. But let me take my Boost mobile phone with my McDonald's Wi-Fi service and create a Dusty a post or whatever. I need you to be posting on a job site. I need you to be posting those struggle resumes on the job site, get a job.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get off the internet embarrassing black men all across the globe. It's a
I
weak mindset that has been tolerated, I think, for far
for
long.
far
I
too
think you
long.
I think you hit the nail. It happened right around, I would say, or even Tupac. Nobody really found out that Tupac dated Madonna until the internet.
Mm.
That wasn't something he was going to be bragging about.
Yeah.
Not after Brenda had a baby. No, Tupac got y'all money buying that album, and he over here shelling it out to fish stick Madonna. Child, have you seen the link? The child, the face belongs in the mortuary at this point. I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what's
what's
going
going on with her. It's
on.
weird.
Somebody put some holy water on it and expel that demon. That's I don't know why her face is so wide. Is it the water retention or the diabetes or
I don't
the
know what it is.
hypertension? I think it's the hypertension because you're old. Put some damn clothes on, girl. But other than that, politically, I just want to say I agree that we should vote. That's fine. No, we're past the point of voting. I don't. We cannot talk about reparations unless we have. This is the thing that pisses me off the most.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know how things work.
Yes.
As constantly asking Democratic presidential candidates, they never ask the Republicans, but Democrats, especially when they're black, Democratic presidents about presidents or presidential candidates about reparations. Reparations, that conversation will always start in Congress. That's where the money is. That's who controls the money. So unless you have representation there, and representation will not be in the form of anything that's not black, as these election results dictated to us. Okay, these white people don't care nothing about your black interests.
I know
Oh,
that.
they're trying to humble you. The Latinos and Latinas are trying to humble you. The Arabs and uncommitted and the Arabs for Trump and Palestine and yada yada yada. We're trying to humble you as black people. Now they need your help. No, thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, get somebody else to do it. The revolutionary black marchers. Okay, I haven't seen a marching boot from band camp out there in those protests. I'm so happy to report. I haven't seen black women with the size double D's in them small ass sports bras. I haven't seen that with your hair all in a tizzy because you just finished playing the do-si do with the police. I haven't seen that. Okay, black women. We start posting pictures of you going to brunch. Every time they have a march, your ass is at brunch. You going to brunch, you
I'm
having
going that
mimosas.
later. I ain't got time for it. Go get some
Okay,
food.
that's how that works, because the promotion in the media for years, and this is psychological at this point.
Yeah.
The promotion has been showing black women over here fighting with the police in the
Saving the
police's
day.
face.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, black men at home chilling with a fist in the air talking about black power, sitting next to snow crab Becky.
Yeah.
Okay, let black men fight for their right to be with that crap.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, stop tolerating the disrespect. You can date who you want. Don't disrespect me. And for God's sakes, open up your if you open up your dating pool. It's just a date. Nobody telling you to get married. Nobody telling you to go home and bust it open. But go out and have public. You need to change the narrative that you are the labor to everybody else's
Yeah.
movement
No
and
more.
the avatar for everybody else's disrespect. Okay. Other than that, again, y'all, we don't need more black voters. Hell, we saw 92% of black voters get it right.
We did
Uh,
it right. Yeah.
okay, I think that 80% that they keep trying to push is really 77% of black men. But nonetheless, we saw the majority of black men get it right. Okay, what we need is more black people to start running for office,
Yeah.
start running for Congress, start running for school district,
I
especially if you're down in
You want to
Texas.
hear some foolishness? I dead ass put in the application for the school district shit. They kept sending me the emails. I said, you know what? I half-assed it though, but next time I'm gonna go even more.
Okay,
When
you
I put
know,
it in, I said, oh, so Board of Ed keeps sending me this email. Okay.
you know, no, Jovi, we need the voices like you. We need a lot of but look, social media has been a come up for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Leverage it.
Leverage. That's what I said. I said, you know what? All right.
You can do
Okay.
this.
I said, okay.
You
I said,
can do
every
this.
time I look, they keep sending me this email. I said, you know what? You're right. I will run. I will run.
And not only that, but look at the different types of AI bots and things like that that can help you get your message out. You know how to do content. You know how to use these softwares. You can make your own damn commercials and just shoot them out via AI.
Yeah.
You can target groups. You can go to Facebook and put your ad in and target the area that you're in and just bomb them with all kind of the messages that you want to get out. Same thing with TikTok, same thing with Twitter, I ain't doing nothing on Twitter, but same thing with LinkedIn. You can get you This is the way you as black women
Mm-hmm.
and men, those who can qualify to get on the ballot, this is the way you bypass having to go over here to any old rich man saying, "Can I have more cash, please, sir, for my campaign here, sir? I'll do whatever," or whatever they telling Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Okay. And finally, I need to drag somebody really quick.
All right, real quick, because we got
Real quick.
somebody, we got
Okay.
another caller.
It's real quick.
Okay.
Megan Kelly. I saw that desperate display. Bree was absolutely right. I covered her in a video on my channel when I was talking about white mediocre men.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm going to revisit that and do another a video about white mediocre women. And she's going to be at the top of the list. She's going to be on number one on the docket. I need for her to understand that you were a gooseneck. That's how you got your position. Going down on elderly Ebenezer Scrooge looking white men for 5 extra minutes of broadcasting on Fox News.
Yep.
Gooseneck, casting couch Megan. They were running the ping peel commercials during your segment. Okay, and the main reason why MSNBC is in its decline is because, for one, they kowtow to you by even having you on MSNBC as an affront to the very population that was watching that show,
Yep.
watching that network. Then they kowtowed to Donald Trump the first time. Then you saw Mika and Joe over here getting blackmailed. And giving this man favorable coverage in the first time he ran against Hillary. MSNBC has lost credibility. That's why they have lost their viewers.
Yep.
Joy Reid was probably one of two people, her and Rachel Maddow. Okay, they are the only two that were giving them any validity.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, so for a frosty faced, mayonnaise possum, stringy haired, wide face has been snatched, PDO threads all over the place. Child, I don't know who's doing your work, but we can see the scars. You will never be in your 20s again, girl. Okay, gooseneck, go sit down and stay out of grown folks' business. It's not Joy Reid's fault that she was able to get into Harvard on her own merit and not through the affirmative action queue. She got general admit status.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tucker Carlson was declined, Megan was declined. It had nothing to do with you being white. It had everything to do with you being illiterate.
Yep.
And that's all I have to say.
Motherfuckers. But you're right.
Okay, but again, look, I appreciate the love messages from y'all every time I come up here, but I only accept love in the form of currency, sweetie. Okay, I need y'all to be sending some super chats up here to the Jovi. Okay, and I don't mind the coins that jingle jangle, but I appreciate the ones that fold, and yes, a check will do. All right, now, Jovi, you get on and start running. Yes, we're gonna be running for school board district.
I'm running for yeah, I guess. I was like, well,
I'm drafting your ass. Jovi Beauty is running, and we're gonna be getting discourse together. And the plan of session, we're gonna get Jovi in a seat, and because we need more Black people as gatekeepers in education. That way, we can have taught what needs to be taught, and not all this whitewash that leads to the mindset of a Toby Obamsabling or Tabla blah blah, whatever his little name is. Okay, he's worm food right now. You're dead. Your self-hate killed you. By your bad choices. I guess he should have chosen better, right? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day.
All right, Divine. All right, we got one more. Hey, girl.
Hey, it's the angry public servant. So, I'm good. I'm good. Now these my fellow rural Hoosiers ain't gonna be too good after these tax cuts for the rich come through, and they realize that y'all asses is about to lose y'all Medicaid and SNAP and TANF. Because most of this is the thing that I wish the voters in my state understood. It is only because of New York, Illinois, California, all the blue states that the red states have any money. Like, we're in the middle of our governor trying to cut. But I'm like, you could legalize marijuana and we'll open up a new revenue stream. Because just like a personal budget, you can only cut so much before you need to make more money.
Yeah.
You can't cut everything. So what's going to happen, this is another iteration of trickle-down economics that has not ever fucking worked for anyone. We know that. So their budget bill is going to cut 880 billion from Medicaid.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. And they keep citing.
They're not coming. They're not going to come so quickly from states like mine in California, because our governors are going to fight. We know exactly who's going to get their shit cut at the end of the month.
Yes, and it's going to be people in my state that live in these backwoods areas that think they believe everything Trump says. And I think I mentioned before that I had some former friends that I found out voted for him. They don't look like me,
Mm.
you know. And it was never about the price of groceries, okay? Like
It
they
was
tried that with the goalpost just kept moving when I kept drilling them for any policy that they understood. They didn't they kept talking about trans people. I'm like, that's a 0.0 like 1% of the population. Leave them people alone. Um the things that they're making a big culture war issues are really non-issues. And I believe there's a state that's trying to reverse same-sex marriage, which I'm like, is that that's not gonna help the price of groceries go down. The
nope.
fuck? So and I heard at the tail end with Divine talking about how black women always the ones expected to protest and da da da. I talked to my therapist Saturday and I have been trying to be one of those like maybe I can get through to them. And then something hit me like, fuck that, like you can't get through to these people. They're freaking nuts. And I told my therapist, who's an older white woman, and but she came up during the civil rights era. She was in the army during that time. She witnessed a lot of stuff from back then. And she told me, she said, I don't blame you for not wanting to be bothered with them because, it feels like a betrayal. And I told her, I was like, and I'm sick of being the one to try to educate people. It's
Yeah.
not my damn fault that you didn't pay attention in beginner civic school or that you didn't go to college. You don't even need to go to college to learn any of this stuff.
Nope.
You have a damn cell phone in your pocket.
Yeah.
That's why when I heard that stupid farmer talking about, oh, I didn't have time to research. You got time to listen to these liars on Fox News.
Got time to watch Trump and do all
Yeah.
that.
You got time to watch Elon get his toes sucked by Trump at the HUD office. Um with that AI video that they had playing. You have time to go on Truth Social and see the bullshit that he's spewing. You got time for that. You got time to talk shit about the DEI people. And guess who is finding the fuck out the day the DEI? Disabled veterans.
Yep. White women.
Uh man. I was looking at the stats for DEI, and it was pretty much how affirmative action was. They paint it as black people getting jobs that they don't deserve for whatever reason, whatever the fuck that means. Even though we now are the leading people holding more degrees, more educated. I got 3 degrees. I got 2 bachelors and a master's. I speak multiple languages.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not DEI shit. I work for it because we always had to work for it.
Oh, yep. That's what they missed. That's
And
that part. It's that part. We've always had to work for it.
they started calling us lazy when we stopped working for fucking free in this country.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how during slavery, like, they would say lazy is lazy that, but y'all the ones sitting down on y'all asses watching people bake in the sun, killing themselves, picking cotton and all the other crops and bullshit that made the South money. If people don't know, the South is poor because after slavery, the motherfuckers couldn't keep up.
Yep.
They didn't have free labor anymore. So they had to do sharecropping. It's pretty much what we see with immigrants here having to work, but less like slave labor. America is addicted to cheap slave labor, whether it's in the United States or if they're exploiting El Salvador, making them a banana republic, or interfering with the rising socialist governments in Latin America, trying to stop them from taking care of their fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
Because here, they look at it like, oh, if you get Medicaid or whatever, you get a handout. Bitch, it ain't no safety net in this country.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's no safety net. That's why they want you to be anxious about losing your job and everything. Because they know Americans ain't got no savings accounts.
You're right.
Especially in them country ass towns where they really no jobs. I live in a major city.
Yep.
So I don't have that problem.
Half them, they love to act like, oh, majority of them ain't got no guns. Majority of them ain't got no damn bunkers. It's
No,
about
they don't.
1% of the ones who do. Like,
You know who got bunkers though? Bezos got bunkers. Zuckerberg got bunkers. Why do you think they trying to do all this space race shit? We've already been in space. There ain't nothing else for us to see, in my opinion,
mm,
except to keep asteroids from hitting this fucking planet. And also with Elon, how you gonna be the one to regulate yourself for the contracts you get to determine if they're a conflict of interest? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
And one thing that I just, it's like the people who drank this Kool-Aid so hard. And one of the reasons why I stopped and was like, I can't be friends with these people. First of all, the QAnon people, which I'm like, oh, y'all deep in
Oh,
this.
they real. Yeah. Ooh.
This ain't no, oh, well, we just heard this and that. No, 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 no. Y'all hatred brought y'all here. And somebody said on Reddit, they said, MAGA people will eat shit to force you to smell their breath.
Mm,
Think
mm.
about that. This is in their mind. Owning the live is, I'm gonna eat this shit and breathe in their face. But you the one that got shit in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they're the type. Well, I don't think anybody should get anything as long as if I can't get it, no one should get it. Fuck you.
Even if they get it, they don't want no one else to get it.
Exactly. And the person I was friends with kind of inadvertently said that, and I was like, I'm done because, oh, and she was hating on Beyonce on Facebook. I don't have Facebook. Somebody told me about that. Was like, Beyonce's the worst. She only had one song. She wouldn't have got country album of the year if she only had one song. And Beyonce hits notes that your girl Taylor Swift could never dream of hitting while she's asleep. So let's stop it because Beyonce is an OG in the game. She's been out in Destiny's Child since she was
Listen,
16.
child,
What else do that bitch gotta do?
30 years at this point. Nope.
Yes, what else do Beyonce gotta do to prove that she has range?
Yeah. She don't, it's not about Beyonce. It's about
No, it's
Beyonce
about her
Black.
being black.
That's just, we know.
So also with the Medicaid cuts that MAGA Mike Johnson and the Republicans and all that, what people hear when they say waste, fraud, and abuse, usually it's on the end of the providers. Ambulatory services,
Yeah.
Hospitals,
Charging people $50,000 to give
exorbitant,
birth,
exactly.
$100,000 to give birth, shit like that. Yeah, that's not
And
us. That's to them, and y'all allow them to do whatever because
yes,
they donate to your campaign.
and I don't know if y'all see them in y'all states, but there's something called like affordable health.org or something, and they're like, we can't blame the providers. I was like, see, what Republican put that shit out there? Because it is the fault of the providers. Y'all are cooking y'all books. How about we do an audit on y'all asses?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason it takes so long is because government is always understaffed. Always. We forego money to work for the people.
Yeah.
I got a student loan debt. Okay. I should get a little forgiveness. Okay. I ain't making that much. I ain't rich. You know, the federal government, these people, like specialized government is very unique. We're not a business. We should not be run like a business. We should be run like a service
Yeah.
for the people. Okay. A lot of these Democrats is like not, I know that they don't have the power right now, but we need more Jasmine Crockett's
Oh, I need more
out
Jasmine
there.
Crockett's.
You know,
I need more of Jasmine Crockett energy. And I
yeah, she
need
said,
these old people. I need them, the old people, to be more like Maxine Waters. I need them to do something and stop talking shit.
yeah, reclaim your time, old people. And it's going to be really interesting when they cut free lunch for kids because a lot of broke rural people, their kids get free lunch.
They can go a week
Which,
without it.
yeah, which was started by the Black Panther Party, but that's a whole nother subject. It's a whole nother subject. Um, it's funny, and in my state, they're starting to undo child labor laws. So now I just read an article where it was saying that kids in high school can work the same hours as an adult with no limitation from their school. When I started working at 16, my school had to fill out paperwork to
Yeah.
say,
Papers. Mm-hmm.
yes, that you can only work this many hours. One of my employers tried to hold me over. First of all, my mama showed up, so that right there wasn't gonna go. And then they tried to add me to a schedule. Don't ask me why I remember this shit because it pissed me off. Shout out to Subway out there on 61st and Broadway. I think they shut down now, but I just like these kids. Education should be the priority here, not you pulling. You hate on immigrants, but you sure don't mind using their kids, snatching them up to have them working in these chicken factories,
Mm-hmm.
exposing them to disease and everything else in these heavy machineries. Y'all better go read The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. It's old, but it talks about the meatpacking factory back in Chicago back in the day before there were labor laws. They want to undo that because they see we're at the end game of tax cuts for the rich. They scraping at the bottom of the barrel. They don't have no money that they can keep cutting. So Trump's plan is the complete opposite of Kamala. She was not trying to raise no taxes on people making under 400,000. That's a nice little leap.
Yeah.
I was listening to Funky Dineva. He said, "I'm rich now. I make this much." Even though he made what, like he made oodles and oodles. I'm happy for you, bro. His taxes wouldn't have even went up under Kamala's plan, and that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like that means that you could make almost $500,000 a year in salary and not have your taxes raised. Now, if you make below 300, your shit is going up. You know why? Because they got to get the money from somewhere to give to rich people.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk gets 8 million a day. 8 million a day. A lot of that, the money he gets is probably more than my state's whole budget. What he gets in a year, which is like $3 billion.
Yeah.
My state, well now they kind of trying to, they're MAGA people, so they're like, oh, well, we're just gonna see how the cuts affect Indiana. It's going to hurt these backwoods people that voted for y'all. It's a betrayal. And honestly, if you voted for this, you are a traitor to the working class.
Yeah.
We need class solidarity. As much as people hate on Karl Marx and his ideas, he wasn't wrong. Everything that he had in Communist Manifesto with the technology rising. And basically to the point where they're trying to render us humans useless. They want to render us useless so they can decide how much money they're going to give us with this universal basic income. It sounds good in theory, but when you're talking about greedy ass America, it's not going to end well.
Never does.
Never. We going all the way back, like pre-depression era. It's ridiculous. Unions have been decimated in this country so much to the point where they're brainwashing people to say, well, unions aren't a good idea. What the hell you mean? Wait, wasn't there just a robot that attacked mad people? Well,
yeah.
I don't want to live in Terminator world. I do not. That is not my ministry. I don't want to be bothered with that.
And Terminator child.
Yeah, now you selling off American citizenship for $5 million to Russian oligarchs. Now the Republicans is kind of like, wait a minute, why are you aligning us with Russia? He been doing that. That's who helped him win the last election. Are we stupid? And then it's so crazy that people forget all the shit that went down his first presidency. The people I used to, them people, they were like, oh, I remember the pandemic. People didn't think it was real. Your fucking president told people it wasn't real. He told them to inject bleach and take ivermectin, which is a horse dewormer. And people was wondering why they fucking intestines was falling down the toilet. You're not supposed to be taking that shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't worms. It was your fucking bowel lining. They're that crazy. We can't save them people.
We can't.
They're gonna have to eat themselves alive. During the next pandemic, it looked like measles is great again out in Texas. Tuberculosis is great again out in Kansas. Them anti-vaxxers gonna be the first ones up out of here.
I love it. And their weak DNA, take them out.
And sorry to say, but good riddance. Like, you guys are part of the problem with this country.
I'm sorry to say it.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying. I can't be civil with it's like it's so hard to be civil with them. And Fox News, all they do is joke around about everything when the one liberal woman there they gotta sit and talk to these fucking idiots. She's like pointed out that federal workers are losing their jobs and they're laughing at working people.
Yeah,
People
talking
who
about
work.
get a real job, bitch.
Man, like, didn't y'all tell people who work at McDonald's to get a real job? That is a real job, because don't your motherfucking ass go to McDonald's?
Mm-mm.
Don't you? And federal workers and government workers in general, it's not our fault that y'all jobs ain't shit and don't want to give y'all time off and benefits.
Yeah,
I wish everybody got days off like all the bank holidays. I want that for everybody. But
they
I
don't
don't
want to
work
say
in
no.
private industry, and y'all keep voting for these billionaires and rich people, and they want to ground you down to nothing.
Yeah,
If they could take everything and make you work slave hours for free, they would. It's not what Kendrick say. It ain't a profit big enough to feed you. It's never enough for them.
yeah.
Never, ever. When the last tree is cut down, the last cow is dead, the last all that, you can't eat money. I forget who said that. But that's where we at. Where the farmers now, they not getting they grants that they were getting. People forget how much we rely on government money here and how our economy actually is not that good. Our real economy is ass. All these federal workers that's degreed up, PhDs, masters, CPAs, all these
You know what?
specialized.
I also think the California and New York, and maybe we need to stop sending money to them.
Yeah, I would say, well, since we not gonna get nothing out of this, why are we sending y'all federal tax
Nothing,
dollars for y'all to
nothing.
talk shit and tell us that everything is our fault and all that? Why would anybody want to pay into a system like this, especially when we got Putin over here rubbing his hands together like Birdman because he been knew Trump was his boy.
Hmm.
He been knew they had I was about to say Melania all on TV butt naked when she was doing her new modeling and shit, laughing. You going against our friends, Europe, and have the nerve to say that Zelensky is a dictator? Like Russia didn't start this. We told Russia that no, we told Ukraine when Biden was here, he was screaming from the rooftops that they are lining up tanks, all kind of stuff. It wasn't a regular military operation. It wasn't a military exercise. It was an invasion. They didn't believe us. America, we got some ancient tendencies. We got a lot of stuff that we do wrong, but that was one of the things we did right by trying to arm them and keep Putin from rolling into the rest of Europe. Please look at the maps of the old USSR before the wall came down in Berlin. He had all the way up to what Western, one of them sides of Germany, what East Germany, I think.
Yeah, I
He had
think.
all that, all of it. And people are like wondering if Trump, well, since we already into up and coming dictatorship, if somebody gonna come save us, had the Germans not start invading other countries, nobody would have went over there to rescue nobody. So if this shit stays self-contained, it's gonna be here.
Yeah.
No other countries want broke ass Americans in their countries.
Nope.
They see that we ain't got no savings. There's requirements to go to other countries. You don't get to just pull out your blue passport and say I'm American and walk on in. And even less so now because they don't want nothing to do with us.
Yep. Why would they?
He's Yeah, Canada, they're united. They said we're not buying shit from America. I'm on Reddit all the time, infiltrating, looking at what people got to say. They looking at the apples, saying these are American apples, labeled as a product of Canada. Don't believe that. Don't buy this shit. I was like, y'all about to see that America don't have to be as bad as it is. We don't have a food growth problem. We have a distribution problem. Believe that things like healthcare are not a human right. or affordable housing is not a human right. Hell, a living wage is not a human right. The poverty limit in America is $15,000 a year. That's $7.25 an hour. $7.50 an hour. It's nothing. You can't live off that. And then they'll say, well, just work another job. Just get another job. The job market is shit. So when all them people that voted for this, they start losing their jobs, whether they selling produce like somebody I know and everything, you in for a rude awakening of how much competition you gonna have out here.
Yep.
You got people like me, two bachelors and a master's, with a lot of experience working in accounting and all that stuff. Good luck going up against me. This DEI, okay? Since that's what y'all think it is. And they blind hatred towards shit that they don't understand, like human sexuality. Why are you worried about if gay people get married? Why are we still on that?
Yeah, like why? Yeah, like what? What does that have
Do
to do?
your thing.
People
And I
start
gotta,
mentioning gay marriage. I'm like, I tune out because I'm like,
yeah, because it's like that's such a linear
hey,
non-issue.
I don't understand why you were talking about this. Who cares?
Or abortion. If you don't like abortions, don't get one. Why do you care what other people do? And we have a friend who is just transitioning, or is transitioning.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had to try to explain this, and I don't know if somebody is trans in the comments. Let me know if I'm on the right track. But the way I kind of explained it to one of my friends that was like, I don't understand this and that. Like, why do we have? And I was like, think about this. I'm a woman. Okay. My mind, my brain chemistry matches what I see.
Mm-hmm.
To see boobs, to see butt. Okay. I'm a woman. It sees it as that.
Mm-hmm.
When you're trans, it does not. So if my friend was born male, in her mind, she's like, whoa, something is not right. I don't, I'm not, I don't feel how I look, what I'm seeing, what I'm presenting as.
Mm-hmm.
And I broke it down to my friend. I was like, think about this. You're a kid. We're kids. Kids don't see none of this. We don't care about it. We're kids. You play with dolls, you're a boy. But you play with dolls, G.I. Joes, we play the same thing.
Yeah.
You keep growing up, you still gravitate towards more quote unquote feminine things. Like I still like dresses and high heels. Like I still like what my Barbie dolls are wearing. And you keep growing up, and it's not something you can grow out of. It is who you are. As a straight, like, woman who was born a woman, presents as a woman, feels like a woman. I could not imagine how hard it feels to look in the mirror and your mind is telling you that's not you.
Yeah.
How scary that must be to say, who I'm seeing is not me, who I feel like I should be, who I am in my mind. And I think people need to get off of that because it's such a small part of the population and all the things they have to go through. Like, just chill on that. Okay. All that, love the sinner, hate the sin. Like, leave it alone. It's ridiculous. Do you love the person you see or not? To me, it's just as simple as that. And that's why I chose my friends that's going through that. I was like, I'd rather rock with y'all because y'all get it. Y'all get it. They're not black. They're white. The female partner who's, cisgender, I don't know what y'all want to call it, but she's from Serbia. And I asked her when this shit started happening, I said, you from Serbia? What are you seeing right now in America? She said the same shit that happened before we went into the Civil War. She was like, when I was a kid coming here, she came through Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in like an area where they had international schools because there was a lot of immigrants in that area. She said, when they told me to stop and say the Pledge of Allegiance, she was like, I felt like I was going back to Serbia, where it's war torn. She survived the Civil War because of nationalism. Because of nationalism. And Nazis are now out in the open marching around. That CPAC shit that they had, Steve Bannon gave his half-ass Nazi salute. He didn't commit as much as Elon did. but he did it. Then another motherfucker came up here and did that. The deputy director of the FBI is a freaking Nazi. We're in for it. And once these people start getting hungry and broke, it's really going to be popping. Because these town halls, they've been cussing these people out at these town halls. Our governor got a little bit of it too, and he left early because people were like, cut the shit. Republicans have run my state since forever, and they keep blaming Democrats for stuff. The only time my state went blue was during Obama, and that's when they expanded. They got the Medicaid shit together. Now they want to snatch that shit away. Put work requirements on it. That's been a thing, y'all. Most states have work requirements for food stamps. It's a thing called the working fucking poor, people. That you could be in America, you could be here and make all the money like Elon Musk by scamming us, or you could work 3 jobs and still be fucking poor and can't afford to pay your rent.
Yeah.
And don't have no damn kids.
Yeah.
Because they ain't gonna make it either. These people aren't pro-life. These people are liars.
They're not pro-life at all.
They want you to give birth to a baby as a punishment, it feels like, and watch you drown and suffer with that child.
Yep.
This is what these fuckers voted for. Now, the 1/3 of y'all motherfuckers that didn't vote, this is also your fault. Yep. Because had you came to your ass to the polls, you could have came vote early. We would not be here.
Yeah.
But here we are. We got Elon getting all these contracts. Starlink, I don't trust that shit. During that war, he disabled the fucking satellites. So the Ukrainians couldn't even communicate. That's who y'all want to be over? The FAA? Because damn it, our air traffic controls, that's what y'all want to do? That's what y'all want to do. This ain't it. We're headed way in the wrong direction. And Trump, unfortunately, I mean, he's doing everything he ran on. People, it was one lady talking about, we were lied to. It was a Latina lady. We were lied to. We got to come together. Y'all weren't lied to. Y'all just thought it wasn't going to hurt y'all.
Yeah.
You thought it was going to hurt the people you didn't fucking like. But that's not how anything in life works.
In real life.
Especially in America. We one big, happy, stupid, dysfunctional family here. It don't matter if you in the Appalachians where they shut down the coal mines and fucking abandoned y'all. It don't matter if you New York. It don't matter if you in LA, sea walking. We all gotta deal with this. Yep. And congrats, MAGA Mike. Your fucking budget proposal is gonna kill people in your state of Louisiana. They are the biggest recipients of Medicaid.
Mm-hmm.
And these poor people don't even realize that you really hate them. You signed a lot of people's death warrant. Yep. Medicaid keeps long-term care facilities open. A lot of grandmas with dementia about to be out on the street.
Yep.
How fucking disgusting is that? It's disgusting. It's all disgusting. And, we hear these people are getting what they voted for. And they get mad when you say that, but I'm like, what you mad for? I thought everything was going to be
copacetic. Why are you
mad
at us because you asked for this shit?
You begged for it. You got on your knees and begged and slurped up for it. That's what you did. You begged for it. So hopefully during the next election, people go through a landslide and whoop people's ass. And shout out to Divine, because I didn't even think about putting no campaign together with AI and all that. I'm like, they make it damn near impossible because you got to have so much money. Mm-hmm. But let me find out. I could put me some stuff together on YouTube and blast it out and ride up and down this state to knock on some doors. I'm gonna have to bring a bunch of people with me because I'm in Klan territory. So
yeah, be careful.
But hopefully I can get that off the ground. And Devon was right. We need more of us running because Jasmine Crockett ain't taking no prisoners.
Yeah.
AOC, people might feel like her views are problematic, but shit, we need an opposition party at this point.
Yeah, like let the girl go ahead. That's as good as it's getting right now.
Yeah, we need an opposition party. We don't need to work across the aisle with unreasonable ass tyrant supporting people. These people want blood. They want money. They willing to just sacrifice you for money.
Yep.
Texas already said that during COVID. Well, grandma got to die to save our economy. We willing to do that. I was like, not my granny.
All right.
Not my granny.
But they granny voted for this.
Yeah. This is sick, y'all. This is some sick shit. This fucking, if this thing passed the Senate, goodbye Medicaid. Sorry, Obama, that we fucked up the house that you built.
Yep.
That was the most progressive time we had in this country. And it's been downhill ever since because we've literally been dealing with Trump's ass for 10 years.
I'm exhausted.
I am too. I'm going to go get some whiskey after work. Shit. Have me a nice drink.
I'm gonna get a shot at dinner tonight. But like y'all, I gotta get up out of here, girl. I gotta start.
Okay.
But I hear you said a word.
Yeah. Y'all have a good damn day. We gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
We're gonna be all right. Because at the end of the day, we will survive. That's one thing. We will survive.
That's what we do.
We got this. Yeah. They're too fucked up and just not, there's no humanity there. So
they see everybody as an enemy. That's it.
So, but we got us. And that's
be on y'all hearing to me, y'all. If you ain't with us, you against us. Period. Yeah. And grandma this shit up.
Grandma this shit up. Thank
That's
you
so much. All right. Check y'all later.
All right. Bye. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hey, okay, guys. I gotta start getting ready. I gotta get the hell up out of here. I will be taking pictures. I got one of them fucking things for the I will be taking pictures. Okay. Like I said, I do have some videos that I will be pulling together. I've been out trying to get shit done, but tomorrow and Friday I'll be sitting here. I ain't got nothing to do, and I'll be doing a lot of editing, and we'll be pumping them videos out by Friday and this weekend. Okay. So just wait on that. I appreciate you all for being here. You already know, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And don't forget, you can always go to my website, jovibeauty.com. I'm always updating the new products. Listen, when they sell out, they sell out. Okay. There is a limit of how much items I bought out items. Okay. If the shit say it ain't there, I even shut down the back order because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get certain things again. Okay. So go to my website, jovibeauty.com, get your orders in. Listen, literally while we was doing this, I was just DC shit. Okay. All right. So I appreciate you all. Okay. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it.